To find Hungary's youngest political movement, you need to head to the pest side of Budapest and then go underground. This is no typical campaign office, but Momentum is not trying to be an ordinary political party. It wants to shake up the status quo, and its biggest asset is youth.
If we look at it from a biological perspective, so for the next 30, 40 years, the members of Momentum and this young generation going to determine which direction Hungary will go.
The party does not see itself as leaning to the left or the right. Instead, its president describes members as patriotic, progressives and reformists. And some of the key issues are improving healthcare, education, good governance, and criticism of the current government's Russian orientation.
This political party consists of a lot of different people with different political opinions, but we came together because we have got common values. Like we would like to establish a strong European country, for example.
Social media is an integral part of Momentum's strategy. It's also what is setting them apart from traditional parties which are less likely to engage with voters through blogs or Twitter. Many of the group's members, including Fekete Győr, were born in 1989, the year when communism collapsed in former Soviet bloc countries in Central and Eastern Europe. And around the same time when a young Viktor Orbán was entering the realm of politics as a founding member of a party called Fidesz. Prime Minister Orbán's populist policies have come under fire from large sections of young people. They've been taking to the streets to protest against a higher education law, which could force out the Central European University founded by George Soros from Hungary, creating an opportunity for Momentum to get a stronger political foothold. Momentum gained attention with their year-long No Olympia campaign to stop Budapest's bid for the 2024 Olympic Games. They gathered more than 266,000 signatures to call for a referendum on hosting the event, and that led to the city withdrawing as a contender, generating goodwill and awareness beyond its target group of the country's youth.
I don't really know them except they were vetoing the Olympics. I found it very smart.
Among its target in the electorate, there appears to be a vote of confidence.
I really like what their thoughts on this country and what they want to do. And I just really like, they're really young and they just have new and fresh ideas, which is really cool.
But it will need more political success to make a difference at the ballot box. And now they're using guerrilla tactics like changing the government's Let's Stop Brussels campaign to Let's Stop Orbán.
There are almost now 10 opposition parties, so it's hard to be that one when the voters would think that it is not a waste of their ballot if they would pick that party.
In 2018, Hungary is heading to the polls. Both politicians and the public are expecting it to be a long and tough campaign. It's also going to be the biggest test for Momentum and whether it can actually convert support into seats in the parliament. Marian Ori works at the conservative newspaper Magyar Hírlap.
So it's hard to say whether Momentum can do it on their own, and they're not really want to join, I think, one bloc because that would be not too authentic for them, as they are positioning themselves as a new force which is outside the older parties who are, in their views, are already discredited.
Hungary has formed when it comes to young popular movements turning the course of history. Whether Momentum can propel itself into parliament will depend on the appetite of voters for an outside perspective to politics as usual. Natalie Pohonen, The Newsmakers, Budapest.